It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Texans coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, their long winning streak finally came to an end last week. A disappointing game for them, but still a heck of a run.
Indeed it was. What a great job by them putting together a streak. Now let's see how they rebound after a defeat.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll go down at the 28. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Fighting him off. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing now is Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football from the 33. Here's second down and 1. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. First target, first catch, and a first down. The Chiefs at 13-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Mahomes now to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And just not a whole lot here to be had on the ground. Maybe a yard. 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first. Back to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Mahomes. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
A 10-play drive that time. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Stroud looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The throwing again is Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Stroud out of the gun here.
His throw incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Tank Dell.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice Stroud off the play fake.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Throwing on second and long.
Stroud on a slant. Here's Collins.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Now Stroud.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now here's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco once again.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Running left, it's Mixon.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Working the...
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. It's a room to maneuver.
He may go.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We're back now in KC. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Mixon with a first down carry.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Throwing now is Stroud.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Gets around him, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Again, it's Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Mixon up the middle. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
And Stroud now to throw.
The quick slant caught.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mixon.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Here now, 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
Touchdown!
Nico Collins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. And one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown.
Oh, some strong running. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Pacheco headed right.
Oh, he shifts past him. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pacheco.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And he continues to add on to his amazing touchdown total on the ground. That is number 25 for him on the year as he moves ever closer to the all-time record.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the... They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfielder so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now Stroud. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Chiefs, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Houston,
they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.